Hello there, Jacqueline here again. I'm coming today to talk to you about cravings. And lots of us, most of us, have some form of craving. And we know that the mind has an incredible ability to actually link things and dump things together so that craving becomes very, very hard for us to resist. And in this process now of reducing weight or and whatever it is you're wanting in your life, sometimes the cravings can get in the way and they can be really difficult to overcome. So I'm here today to help you with that. So cravings can take the form of many different things. They can be an item like food or crisps or hot chips or something else, whatever that may be for you. It can also take the form of a form of procrastination, craving to be on the lying on the couch, a craving for big portions, or a craving to eat snacks when you really don't need to do that, when you're just mindlessly doing it. So what I'd invite you to do is to bring along an item that you're craving, so chocolate or crisps or whatever it may be. You can do these things in your mind when it's an actual physical food item or drink. But it is better if you have it for real, because we're going to work through the different aspects, including all of our senses. So see it, hear it, feel it pretty much, and smell and taste it. So that is easier to work with. So, okay, so let's get going with this. And I have to say, this activity was shown to me, or I experienced it as a student when I first went to learn EFT. Would have been many years ago now, maybe 11 years ago. And I went to a WEA course, and the teacher in the class brought along all this chocolate. I saw all these bars of chocolate. I'm going, oh, wow, how great. There's probably about 30 of us. How great. She's going to be sharing all this chocolate when we're having a break. But it wasn't about that at all. It was actually to work on this very activity that I'm going to show you today. And at the end of that, I remember throwing my chocolate away, and I was really ready to eat that at the beginning, as did most of us. Threw it away, and then I thought, wow, there's really something in this. And that's when I went on to study EFT and then went on to fast EFT. So yeah, it's really powerful. I would encourage you to stop the video when you need to, so you can go back. You can always go back. If you've got multiple items that you're craving, drinking, or fooding, you can go back and replay it again. You can try it on the items like I want to have a bigger portion. I want to have whatever it is for you, lying on the couch or snacking. Okay, so you can try it on that as well. But I will be focusing this on, in my case, I'm going to be using chocolate, but you can swap that in for whatever it is for you that you are craving. So, and we are looking for that link that's going to come up that isn't just about chocolate, that it may be linked to something else. So, all right, so first of all, I'm going to be thinking about my item. I've got it here in front of me, but I'm thinking about chocolate. Chocolate. Chocolate, and everything chocolate means to me. It's dark, it's smooth, it feels really good in my mouth. It means it's a reward, it's a retreat, it means love. Yeah, it means lots of things, chocolate. It's really interesting because chocolate really is just a form of food. And it's okay maybe in smaller portions, whatever that's about. It's okay, I let that go. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Go to your happy memory. I'm going to the beach. What do I feel? I feel great. I feel calm. I feel relaxed. Nothing around me but sea and beach. Yeah, feels really good. All right, let's go back again. So chocolate. So think about chocolate again, or whatever your item is. So yeah, I love it. 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 And everything that represents to me, wherever that came from, whatever it's about, wherever I learned it from. Oh yeah, my mum used to love chocolate. Oh, her grandma, her mother used to love chocolate. It goes all the way back, wherever that came from. And everything I was exposed to, everything I heard, everything I saw, chocolate comes out when you've been a good girl. Chocolate comes out, comes back out when it's time for a treat. Chocolate comes out, all that love and all that specialness in that chocolate. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath in. Okay. So just noticing the links that I'm making to chocolate from my history, from my past. So But really, when I look at chocolate, the ingredients, it doesn't say any of that specialness. It doesn't say love. It doesn't say anything else. It just talks about cocoa powder, mass, sugar, butter, salt, and vanilla bean powder. That's quite a good one. You get a lot worse than that. But anyway, still, not sure about the sugar that I really need be needing that in my body. But anyway, so just noticing what's coming up for you now. Oh, not sure if I really want to eat all that. Do I want to eat all that? Yeah, I want to eat all that. Get in my tummy, you piece of chocolate, you, or whatever it is for you. I let that go. Safe to let it go. Time to let it go. Everything that's linked to it, all the connections, all the dumping that happened on that, let it go. Go to the rest. Take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. All right. So now I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to can hear something. The sound of the boil, that rattly sound. Yeah. And everything that means. The sound, that sound, treat coming, yo-ho, food ahoy, all that love, everything that represents, I let that go. Safe to let it go. It's a piece of cocoa mass with sugar in it. It's okay now. I don't actually need all of that now. I let all of that go. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. And as you work through this video, you might become aware of links to that from the past, maybe memories, associations you've made to it, just like those links that I've been making. And one of the memories that came up for me, which was on that WEA day when I first was exposed to this technique, was a memory of probably when I might have been like 4 or 5. I was taken out on a Sunday. It's funny the things you remember, by my grandfather on holiday, and he took me to the shop. I think he bought paper, and he bought me a block of Galaxy chocolate, which was very sweet, very luxurious, not something I would have at all often. And he looked at me with those loving eyes and gave it to me. And so in my brain has taken a snapshot of that and associated my my granddad's love with that chocolate. And then every time I see a Galaxy bar or a chocolate that tastes like that, or a chocolate, I'm reminded of all that love, that I am loved, that I'm special, that I'm a treat. So now I've got that memory. I can go, all that love, all that specialness, all that treat, and everything that food represented to me. And all the ways I just looked up to my granddad. It was really special to have time with him on my own. And all that link I made to that chocolate, that fake chocolate, that fat, the sugar. It wasn't really about that. It was really about the love that my granddad had and that specialness. And what if now I could just unlink those two and just see that my granddad loved me and see my granddad taking me out? And maybe my granddad took me to the beach because that was my favorite place and is still one of my favorite places. So what if I could unlink that and just let chocolate be chocolate, food be food, and just be with my granddad, enjoying all that love and that attention. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. So go back again and noticing if you've got a memory, something coming up for you where you've made that link to that food that you, or item, or activity that you love. And just noticing how that is for you and noticing everything about that. So see it, hear it, feel it, go there now for the last time. The bigger it is, the faster that it goes. Just a moment before we go on, just imagine you got a room that's been dark for 1,000,000 years and you turn on the light switch. What happens to all that darkness? It goes away. It's light. So just tap on that memory that you've got. I release and let go. Repeat after me: the sadness, the fears, the emotional trauma, the anger, the resentment, the guilt, the blame, the shame, all that helplessness and hopelessness, the feelings of abandonment, the feelings of betrayal, all that rejection and everything else. It's safe to let this go. Time to let this go. As I let this go, I start to see, hear, and feel something different. Go to the wrist. Take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Peace. Go to your happy memory. Now go back again. Notice what's changed. Notice what's still coming up around that memory and that food link or the activity link. Notice that. Let it go. Safe to let it go. Time to let it go. As I let this go, I start to see, hear, feel, smell, and taste something completely different that is life enhancing, that gives me energy, that helps me to live longer, that makes good choices for my body. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. All right, so now you might need to pause here or just rewind a little and go back over that memory until it starts to change. And it will change. Sometimes it just takes a little while to come down. It might change on its own, or you might have to help it to change. So, like in that case with me, that I went with my granddad, things are changing. I can see and hear and feel it differently. My granddad's holding my hand and he's looking into my eyes and saying, "Would you like to come out and we'll go to the beach?" And I go, "Yes, that'd be fantastic. Thank you." And we go to the beach. We have such a lovely time. He looks me in the eyes. I see all that love go straight into my heart. That's what I was craving. That's what I was truly craving, was to be seen, to be heard, to be felt, to be taken care of, and to have some fun and to lighten up. That's what I was truly craving. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. So just have a little bit of a play with that for yourself until you're able to move that or move part of it. And then we'll keep going with this. So now I've listened to the smell of the rustle of the paper, finally got that word, the rustle of the paper. Now I'm getting ready to smell it. So let's see. There's the chocolate. Kind of smells sort of good, but sort of not good. So I'm just going to tap on that. So notice what's happening for you around that smell. If you need to, do it again. So that smell sort of smells good, but sort of not good. Smell. It sort of smells good, but sort of not good. What if I'm just smelling all those ingredients, that cocoa mass, that, what if I'm smelling that sugar, the cane sugar? What if I'm smelling the other stuff in there? I don't see any love in there or any specialness in there. Just let that go. That smell and everything the smell represents. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Peace. Right, go back again. Have another smell. It's a bit of burping, a bit of air coming up. Okay, everything that represents that smell, the yuckiness, the goodness, the treat smell, the cocoa smell, everything about that smell. It's okay now for things to start changing. It's okay for me to be open to new possibilities. It's okay for me to actually love myself so much that I make good choices for my body. I just let that smell go and everything the smell represents. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Peace. Right, so now I'm going to go to actually a different smell. So I've got a smell here of flowers. They smell lovely. They smell really fresh. And I've also got some oil. I'm going to smell this. That smells really good. That smells really good. That smells like that's really fresh, alive, life enhancing, uplifting. The oil is clarity, so uplifting, getting all that clarity. I can see it for what it is. Food is food, and all those emotions that are still unprocessed within me, all the things I was truly craving. I let everything else go. Go to the rest. Take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. More burping coming. Okay, so all the smell, that chocolate, I can have it or not have it. I can take it or I can leave it. And that is the truth. I can take it or I can leave it. And I can make other choices. I could make choices when I feel like I need a lift to smell the Young Living oil uplifting clarity. Or if I really wanted to feel good, I could just go in nature or buy myself some flowers and give myself a bit of a treat. They look so beautiful and they smell so lovely. It's okay to be open to the infinite possibilities of smelling and being okay and just being myself and loving myself unconditionally. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. All right, now comes the part where you can actually, if you're feeling okay, if you're still feeling you need to do a bit more, stop, pause, go back and go over this again. But if you're feeling okay about that and you got to that point where kind of indifferent, you can take a little bite. Tiny, tiny, tiny. So I'm just going to just bite off a tiny bit. And then just notice what you can taste. That taste, it is so strong in my mouth. That tiny, tiny bit is so strong. It's overwhelmingly strong cocoa and it's still quite sweet and bitter. I can taste the bitter, like my whole taste buds are like on fire. Notice if that's what's happening to you. It tastes bitter, it tastes overpowering, it's incredibly intense. And I only had the tiniest of tiniest of a taste of it. I can take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it. I could have a little bit and be really satisfied with a little bit, or I could choose not to have it. I can choose to have something life giving, which is a herbal tea. That tastes really good. That tastes really good. That tastes really good, and it's life enhancing. It's good for my body. I could have a little bit of chocolate. This is also okay. It's a good brand. It's organic, but I can take it or leave it. I can truly take it or leave it. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Okay, so now come back, notice what's changed and notice what's coming up. You can have another little try of the food and tap on all the sensations, all the feelings, all the memories, everything that's associated to that. I let it go. I let it go. All the links that have been made, the links to the taste, the treats, the specialness, the love, the ways of numbing me out, the cravings for getting away from things, the cravings for switching my brain off, all that numbness, all the things I'm avoiding, all the things, all the ways I just want to lie around and just eat chocolate. I just want to lie around and get myself out of things and everything that means to me. All the ways I'm craving those larger portions. Give me more, give me more. That feeling of deprivation. I need more. It's not enough. I'm not enough. All the ways I got to have a sweet after a meal, that feeling like I'm not satisfied, that feeling like I'm not fulfilled, that feeling like I'm not filling myself up, not feeling loved, not feeling lovable, not feeling like I'm enough. Ah, let it go, let it go, let it go. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Peace. All right, so just go back. We'll go back one more time. So just have a tiny little taste and see how that is for you. It's getting more and more intense for me. It's really intense. It's really, really intense. And a little bit is all I need. And I feel fulfilled and satisfied. And I don't need that all the time. I make good choices. All those unconscious associations with love, with food, with objects, with chocolate, with chips, blah, 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 blah. I just let that go. I can see it as an association. I can see that there are better ways to fulfill myself. There are better ways to fill myself up. There are better ways to love and approve and accept myself. And as I do that, it gets easier and easier. The smart people eat when they're hungry. The smart people tap on the resistance and their cravings. That's what we're doing now, right? And the smart people tap on that feeling of deprivation. That's the smart people tap on the feeling of not enough. The smart people tap on I need more, I crave more, I want to go lie down, I want a snack, all that numbing and everything that represent. And the smart people eat real whole foods. It's okay for me to move on and give myself what I'm truly craving, which is love, attention, see me, hear me, feel me, be me. Food is food. Go to the wrist, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Big. So when you've got to the end of that, I can honestly say that I do not want to eat that now. I had the tiniest bit, and that is more than enough. I don't need that. But now I can give myself permission, like I just did in that tapping, to say, okay, well, I could have a little bit if I want, but I don't crave it. I don't need it. I don't have to have it, and that's the difference. So I give myself permission to eat it occasionally if it's served to me, if it's a chocolate cake for a birthday or something. It's okay. I give myself permission, but I don't need to eat this regularly. My body doesn't need it. It doesn't need that sugar. It doesn't need that coconut mass. And it definitely doesn't need all those additives from all the other chocolate and all the other things. I love myself so much. I honor my temple, my body, and I'm very discerning about what I put into that temple, because we are, to a certain extent, what we eat, right? And I love and approve of myself so much that I choose only the best ingredients. I choose only the best food that give me nourishment and nutrients and give me the energy that I need. And I let all the rest go. I choose me. I choose love. I choose peace. To rest, take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Peace. Okay, so that probably brings us to the end of the tapping on cravings. So go back. You can do it on, like I said at the beginning, multiple items, um, drinking, eating, things that you love. You can tap at the end of the day on this. You could tap in them while it's happening. Oh my God, something else has come up. Like, I'm really craving those chips over there. They look really good. Take yourself away and just do that. Let it go, let it go. Amazing how many times you'll find that link, that connection. But and that's what we're unconnecting, unlinking. And you can then do positive linking and connections to things that you find difficult to consume. So I don't know, maybe water or maybe vegetables or a particular food. So you can actually tap in something positive. I'll just use water as an example, okay? That water, it just tastes of nothing. I don't really want to drink it. I'd much rather be drinking something else like soda or cordial or wine or something. I let all that go. So you've got to bring all of that down until that comes to like a 0. So if we rated it at the beginning as like a 9 or a 10, and then we bring it down to 0. Everything connected to water, everything that means to me, wherever it's come from, whatever it's about, I let that go. Go to the rest, take a big deep breath in. Once it's down to like a 0 or close to 0, then we can start doing the good things about it. So think about a happy memory. Mine is the beach. So I go to the beach. I feel really good. I feel calm and relaxed. I feel healthy. I feel strong. Now I think about my glass of water and I drink it. Tastes really good. Tastes really refreshing. It tastes like something that my body really wants. It tastes like something that my body is craving. Often when I feel like I need something, it's actually water that I'm craving. So what if I could give that to myself first? And what if I gave myself really clean, the cleanest, purest water that I can manage and feel good about that? And as I drink that, it tastes delicious. All the great things that have happened with water, people bringing me water, my husband, my children giving me water, my mother giving me water, playing in water, being in water. I love water. I love water. I love water. Water loves me. And as I drink this water, it gives me energy. It fills me up. It is good for my skin. It's good for my longevity. It's good for all my energy. I love water. Water loves me. Go to the rest. Take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And just drink the water. Delicious. And that is how you put the love into an item. So we're positively linking something that maybe we didn't want to drink. We're positively linking with lots of good things. I mean, you could keep on tapping that for a while if it's not going the way you want. But there's an example. So cravings. You got this, guys. Tap on it, set aside some time for yourself in privacy and go for it. And I look forward to hearing the results of this. So, very good. Good luck in your mission, guys. You got this. Bye for now.